Good evening, ladies and gents. Friday night is here. You could be at the pub. If you're not at the pub and you sat watching me, this is... I need to get it. So the name of the auction has been decided by the community once again. And this is officially... Oh, there we go. On it already with the Kibbies. This is officially the I Need a Bibby for the Kibby auction. Get in. Nice one, Ollie. Love that one, mate. Absolutely love that one. It's a banger. Absolute banger. I need a bibby for the Kibby auction. And on that note, we've got quite a few awesome lots from Kibby this evening. Cracking batch of Tosai from my trip in December. He had stashed up in a net after telling me that he didn't have any fish. So yeah, they're mint. And we've got some of the next, or one of the next generation Goshiki Sanki's in as well. That thing looks phenomenal. And with all of those Tosai tonight included in the final bid, will be 3 months keeping with me as well to get them well on their way if you want to take them. And then you'll also have the option for an additional 3-month period to take you through to the end of September for 180 quid, which that's not payable until the end of your first period anyway. If you're wanting it, they're awesome. I've got two phenomenal Sanki, I think, and one of which... Oh, blimey. That's not even one of which, two of which. The Marathon's a dream. My absolute number one out of that pond. That's a fish I wouldn't normally even contemplate letting go. But I trust in you guys not to let me down. There's a dangerous thing, especially not on a Friday night. Especially not on a Friday night. So that one's in as well. So I'm just going to get... some text here copied in, ready to fire up the first one. And we'll get started. Oh, of course, you're going to want the WhatsApp link as well, aren't you? I'll post that in the chat in a moment, folks, just in case you want to get into the group. If you're tuning in from YouTube and the... I take it that's... is that you then, Ollie, the Koi Bar? You know, these fucking usernames driving me potty. I can't keep up with everyone. Yes, I'll post a link in a moment. Let me just get this this first one underway, which is going to be... I have no idea what to go with first, actually. I tell you what, we've got one of the Saito Goshkis in, haven't we? So let's get that one out first. You probably gathered. Yes, Mickey, lots of boxes. I keep them in here because I'm that obsessed. If I keep them in shed, they can tend to get a slight bit of moisture out of the air. And I pay a fortune for them things, for that grade of cardboard. I don't want to compromise them in the slightest. So I keep the biggest stock down at the unit and then a small stock here for all the packing. And you probably gathered I'm still at the office. Mrs. told me she should just stay there. She's got friends, right? She'll just stay at work. All right, I've got to tell me twice. Right, lot one is out. Fantastic Saito Goshiki. Really is a nice fish, that one. And let me get the picture up on here as well. Get hooked into the right folder for a start. So what's everybody got planned this weekend? Are we koi? Are we pond? Are we nothing to do with all that? I'll probably end up here quite a bit of the time, I should quite imagine, because as ever, there's just huge amounts of stuff to catch up on, especially since the platform rollout as well. We've done the first all deliveries for next week using our new picking system as well. That's the little bit you guys won't get to see, and oh my god, that's been an absolute dream, let me tell you. It really has. Right, here we go. Mark, you've not got to worry, mate. Unless you missed it, 3 months growing included, and you can extend it for another 3 months after that for a small £180 fee. So there's your excuse has gone clean out the window, mate. Do our best to get rid of them. We don't want excuses. Oh, but the bit, I remember now as well, there's meant to be starting. That bit's a pain in the arse for you, though, mate. I do get that. So there's the first one up. I'll put that up on there for you to have a look at just while I get that live on the group. And to get us kicked off, we're going to go with a very, very fair starting bid on this one. So this is one of those superb Saito Goshikis. They were very popular, the two that I dropped the other day. Be sold. I ain't got all my info out, have I? Freaking useless. Right, hang on a minute. I'll stash it in picture file here. So this one will be the most reasonable of the start bids tonight. So I have really gone to town on that Kibby pond. There's some what's going to be special jumbo tosai through to Nisai in there 100%. So I won't be taking too many chances. There you go. Aaron's telling everyone, pay for growing services. Right, that is the first one about set. So if I get that picture dropped in there, we'll be well away. Just remember, guys, it's over on the WhatsApp group. Please feel free if there's any topics, anything like that, to completely throw me off while I'm doing this. We can do it. Get me in a muddle. So we're going with £100 start bid on that one. First of all, nice steady one to kick us off for the evening, and that is with your growing included as well. How wild is that? And now that's on, I will get the WhatsApp group link. So for everyone in the chat, if you would like to join the group and you're not already in, there is a link that is going to be with you right now as well. So there we have it. So the Goshiki, body, first of all. And I mean, my goodness, that marathon head pattern, is that not just an absolute dream there straight away? Look. And then you've got that quirky, kind of flowery but well-balanced pattern, and leaving that nice area mid-body as well for the for when the Kuro base comes a little bit later on. It really does add a dimension, and it will completely change the look of it. Benny quality is really nice. There is a bit of sumi on that Benny at the moment, but I can't guarantee exactly what's going to happen with that. There is, but what tends to happen is as they start to grow and you get a bit of sumi fall off them Benny thickening, sometimes it can thicken and that can go away. But then sometimes, obviously, a lot later in life, it could end up breaking back through. It's hard to know. The fish is still young, but obviously that's factored into where we're at on the start bid with this one anyway. But yeah, overall for me, like I say, that head pattern, stunning marathon. You can see the structure of the face, look, very, very broad mouth on it, and just a solid all-round body on that fish. It's very, very nice. We are currently up to, Lewis has got us at £200 on that one, which has just about covered the 3-month growing fee. So the fish is, you got the fish for 20 quid there at minute, Lewis. Well done, pal. Crazy. So we've seen that, obviously on top of that, Kibby Ginrin Showa I've got in as well. Oh, my goodness. There we go. We'll let that rumble for a moment. The grow on period. So every listing tonight has got 3 months included in your final bid. Whatever that ends up being, I'll be keeping them for 3 months, and then the additional 3 months after that, and won't be due until after that, is £180. These are all in batches in the. This is going to be raised in the 1,200 gallon pond. It's not a big batch. I'll have a sift through it, and you all know and see what I can do with them anyway. Cannot wait to really get them firing. They're just in one of the outs. Oh, sorry, they're not. I'm talking about the kibbies now. Jesus, Goshkis are already in, just waiting to get cranked up on the food. So David come in at 220. Lewis straight back at 250 on that one. WhatsApp's doing that weird thing on my computer. Anyway, what's Johnny saying here? Hi, mate. Brand new pond, but my water has gone from pure brown. It's gone from pure brown after I tried to PP. Now green, but taking ages to clear. Well over a week. Any of us want to drum filter, biochamber, and tempest? I'm not quite making sense of that, Johnny. Brand new pond, but my water has gone from pure brown. How was it pure brown to begin with? Oh, pure brown after I tried to PP, now green. Yeah, you just got to, when it's new like that, honestly, you've just got to kind of ride the waves with that one. You really have. I don't know. I mean, PP, if it's actually green, even when you've got your UV, don't matter, everything you've got on, just new water goes through stages. Been a bit of sunlight hitting it as well, aren't there? So I think you're just going to have to give that one some time, mate, and see what comes of it. See who else we've got, or what else we've got going on. Plenty of everybody in. So how I think you've clearly been finding the new system rather, or based on the amount of deliveries we've got booked in for next week and beyond. How cool has that been? It is really, really transformational. I just can't wait for you to see the next bits that roll out. And then eventually a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, it's just going to keep coming. And how eventually it's tied together, probably in a year from now, get a real feel for the full experience and vision I've had for that one. Right, so Lewis has got this at the minute, 250, and we're just giving that one the final call. Getting a bit cold though, weren't it? Just went out there before I come here and got this set up, and I thought, blooming heck, and a right old nip going on. Right, so we are with Lewis then. No more seem to have jumped in. 250 quid. That feels like a bargain. especially when it ends up being 30 odd cm. When if he gets his hands on it after that, God knows what it'll be by end of the year. Some cracking results with these. Going once. Let's have a look. Going twice. Looks like he's going to get himself one here. Well done, Lewis. 250 quid. Sold. There we go. Rocket. Absolute rocket. Well done, mate. Congratulations. And that one gets us officially started, I believe. Well done. Right. What will we go with next? I've also got a Sakai Kohaku beast of a male one throwback in the mix that unfortunately been let down with from the last sale. So that one's coming up for grabs again. What do you reckon, folks? What we're going with next? I'll tell you what, the Kibby Showa. Delightful. Let's take that one off. Get that video thrown in. Oh, it's not letting me put it where I want to. There we go. There we go. So, Kibby Showa. I've heard a lot of people saying, it's been a common one actually. Who is Kibby? What's he all about? This farm is in Okayama Prefecture. And it's a really, really small operation. But breeding some phenomenal fish. So they gain notoriety through the Goshiki Sanki. It's the one that really drew attention to the farm and got people firing that way. And I've been the first thing that sort of got my attention. They did, but it was the Ginrin Showa. They really are. The Ginrin Showa were just because I'm obsessed with that variety. And when I got to see them the first time, yes, they were there. Then the Showa. And the word I keep using a lot for his fish, especially around the Showa and the Ginrin, is that they are just beautiful. Because, and that's not to undermine the serious quality of the genetics. It's just the appearance. It's the style of fish he's got. Obviously, the small numbers, he must cull so hard to get the level that he has available because he's not got the space to keep any more stuff from there. And there's some cracking genetics. You know, the Goshiki Sanki I've spoke about a lot now. You know, Marido, Sakai crosses in there, some serious stuff. And the Ginrin Showa is all Issa genetics. Phenomenal. But the pattern level, the skin quality, just how refined the Kiwa and Sashi is at the young ages. I'm so impressed with them. They do the business. The Nisai Goshiki Sankis have Showas I've grown here. Ginrin Showas I've grown here. They're all doing it. Mickey, yes, Okayama Prefecture is actually right near Momotaro. I think it takes me about 40 minutes to drive from one to the other. Let's have a look. So we've got 21 cm on that Showa. So this particular Showa, I really, as it's cruising around in the pond, it's going to be a powerful, heavy-bodied Showa. It really is. Let's have a look. Okay, well, so we're going for a 200 start bid with this one because it is the quality is just absolutely banging in my opinion, and I can see the potential. I'd rather it be a no sale, as it's worth. Give it a few months, it's going to be worth a damn sight a lot more than that. It'd be a 500 start bid easily. Right, let's get back to your questions. There's a few more bits crept in there, and I should get this fish up on the screen as well. So there it is. I mean, that head pattern for a start. Look at that great big walloping piece of Coochie Benny there. Does that not just look? It's that part. When you see that face characteristic that fish has got, that's what I'm seeing straight away. Where that face shape that's going to have with the weight it's carrying over the shoulders and the rest of the body setup, even the proportion of the fins, it just helps me paint a picture of what that body's going to look like a little bit later on. And it's exciting. You can see the skin's very, very vibrant already. So the hue of the Benny, not quite red yet. That just comes, you know, that's to do with diet more than anything, and the color potential is there in it. But just look how tight that Kiwa and Sashi is already. Super. Motoguro showing the early signs, already sat off that front ray, so it's going to have that that quality of sumi. That's that great indicator of how good that sumi is going to be. And you sort of see where it's potentially sat on the body as well, and yeah, just the way it's going to grow like stink. That one, it's already, you can sort of see it in the pond. There's a lot more prominence there over the other fish, and yeah, looks like it's going my way at minute because nobody's bit so far on that one. Very interesting. And I'm hoping the way that goes, that just don't go for 200 quid. Oh, crikey. Richie Grasby, Ricky, how do I arrange delivery? Not sure where to go. Could you send a link? So you need to go to rickystoddartnishikigoi.com. You can log in there. If you've verified your information and your details, you can get in there and get your shipment booked. If you haven't, you can drop us a DM and I'll send you the verification link again to get that sorted. And then Ian, evening Ricky, I have a Beko with you. It's shown at 20C and not ready for shipment. Is that correct? It was supposed to be delivered or collected by end of March. Yes, it will be correct, Ian. We've updated them. There was only done the other day, and I'll go through. It's possibly in the pond where I'm bringing them down off the heat at the minute and conditioning as they've been moved out the greenhouse and need to come down. So, of course, our end period is the end of March, but we're not, massively forcing people on that. Temperatures aren't there yet. A lot are ambient, hence why we're giving that information out for you to make an informed decision about shipping, whether it's convenient or not. But part of that is part of the conditioning. As we've mixed, there's about 4 different ponds worth went into one, so we'll get that sorted soon enough. Jim's upset me here. He's gone in on a 200. We need someone. I can't let that happen now. I'd rather it not gone. Ah. There we go. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Crikey. Not a lot more I can say about that one, really. Just an easy, when I look at that and it really paints the picture of where it's going to be, and it will be one of them. You look back and just go, shit, I should have had a bid there. I think that's all them answers. What's Chris saying here late at party? Miss Toyota Tatsugo is looking rather chunky. Hell yeah. Saw the video on Telegram. Looks awesome. They oh, what video was that on Telegram? Was that me? Oh, I've had another bid in on that one now. Maureen in there at 210. What video are you on about here, Chris? I can't remember what I post. I post that much stuff all over the place all the time. Who knows? Jim straight back at 220 on that one. Mickey. What's that, Mickey? Kano Chag's looking good. Will it be an online? That one is scheduled to be an online one, Mickey. It is. I cannot wait to photograph and microchip 100 Chagoi. I've been dreaming about it. God, my nose is itching. Another one. We've got Paul Tuck in on the race for that one now. So we're currently at 230. I am going to have a look around tomorrow as well because I've been a bit slack with them this month. The prize competitions, I'm going to go and find and dig something tasty out for that one. Run one over the weekend. Why not? Get it drawn early next week. Yeah, it's all right. You were laughing, Mickey. Fucking why? 100 Chago. Who came up with that idea? We now got Mark in on that one. 250 we're up to. So bear in mind, I mean, what we're at on that one at the minute, 21 cm. So we give it 3 months of growing. I'll pretty much bet my life on it. There's a minimum of 10 centimeters goes onto that one at that point. And then we've got a 31, 32 centimeter fish. I think that one will probably do more, given it already looks quite dominant. That's just a massive slant on. Then all of a sudden, you know, oh, Lewis, we're up to 300 quid on that. And but even that, you know, 30, 35 cm, wherever it ends up in that bracket as a jumbo toe size for currently 300 quid is just smashing market value up big time. Come on, Jim, get another bid in. Yes, there we have it. Shame. I should have brought the video, the male Kibby show where I've raised up to Nissa. I think it's about 53 cm now, something like that. It's a fish I'm going to be growing through to Sakai. I don't think I'm offered it out anywhere yet because it is just divine. And even at that, the way the zoom is sat, it still looks, because it's not quite fully developed, hasn't quite got the complete crisp look to it yet. But it's coming. And when it gets it, I think at the kind of this time next year, it's going to look bonkers. So Lewis again, second lot of the night. He's in on that one. Still at 300. Martin's keeping his powder dry. I wonder what that's for. Is it Sanki by any chance? We have to get one of them next, aren't I? They're clearly clearly causing issues. Dear. See, I lose all the fun. I lose the element of surprise. When I put the preview out, that's it. It's gone. Absolutely gone. So we're at 300 with Lewis. Gonna put final call on that one at the minute. Matthew, when did Pandora Showa come out from Growing Pond? Got another one with Split Fin. We're doing a condo show to get all three. The end of April, they are, mate. Them ones out the Growing Pond. Right. Well, Lewis, let's go for it. Final call. My goodness, 300 quid. Taking a batter in here. I'm going to start pushing them start prices up, aren't I? Wow. Going once. I keep looking that way, by the way, because I've got another screen there. I'm not got a out going on. It's I've got the WhatsApp group open on that screen next to me. Going twice. Boom. That's that one. Lewis is on fire tonight. Absolute fire. £300. Wowzers. Absolutely on fire with that one. Well done, Lewis. There we go. Yeah, ouch. Oh, dear. Hey, here's some. Just before I load this next one up, because now I'm getting a bit more data on my oil monitor as it's taking more and more readings and getting it. So luckily, and bearing in mind, it's a little bit milder at the moment. And on top of that, the Wi-Fi is going to be down. Yeah, that's it. You see it behind me. Took my phone through it. Yeah, the plumber put the settings back where he had it because I'd fucked around with it. So it's been burning way more than this. Obviously, it's been cooler, but how I had it set meant that both boilers have been firing a lot more than they were supposed to have been doing. Should have been one a lot more as it is at the moment. But at the last fill up, I think it was £1.17 a litre. I don't know where it's gone from there on in. But on this current reduced usage, you see this madness. If it focuses, 106 litres a day is what we're doing on the low level. So just one of them little random things amongst everything else. So if we take it on the 117, we're pretty much 125 quid a day just being set fire to. How awesome's that? Not. Fucking hell. Bonkers. Absolute bonkers. But yeah, I don't know if I always say it, don't I? Too much information is not a good thing. I feel like that's too much information to let in. Not that I'll be going and turning out down. It's just not who I am or what I am. But yeah, Ollie says it nearly brings tears to his eyes. It's fucking madness. You watch. I'll end up getting one on fish food next. I'll know how much food's getting fed. Jesus. Lewis says that's it for him. His wife's on way home. Cool. Right, I should get a third one running, shouldn't I? I'll tell you what. Shall we go for one of the Sankis and get one of them out the way? Sorry, I can't see these pictures very well yet. In fact, what I should do is open that up properly. There we go. Oh, which Sanki? Which Sanki? You do know I ain't gonna be generous with in fact I know which one. Generous with these starting bids on these. Not a chance. So lot 3 preview is out. And it is. Yes, Chris, right, kicking the knackers, mate. I mean, it was half that. On old typical even winter rates, it was half that. So it's in a completely spastic place right now. But there we go. Right, this next one. Oh, this next one. Crikey. Let us get that picture up so you can have a look on here while I'm getting it loaded. Tommy, you just revealed the magic, mate. Let's game slip. There it is, look. So this bloodline is inside. It's not really made it outside yet. I was really early on to this. It's had a spawning, and it's from quite a famous show-winning fish in Japan, and people have gone nuts for it. The likes of Narita's jumped on these, the big dealers. So hard to get. He had a whole pond, and I tried getting in, and he says, "Oh no, sorry, all booked up." But there was just this small percentage I managed to extract out of him into this mix. and that in my care, especially if it goes the 6 months distance. Yeah. There we go. Right, let me get this one loaded up. But you can probably guess what's coming with the start bids on that one. And believe me when I say I'll be more than happy for that to go unsold and let you have another crack at it in October. Serious Tosai. I mean, just look at the flow of it as well. Sumi to Benny, just the right amounts of Shiroji in there as well. What a fish. And I'm about to get it dropped. That bit of Odame at the back there, and there it is. So a £500 start bid on that one. What a fish! It's just one of them that don't really need any explaining, does it? I think it's right there. Just wow, the refinement that it already has. I mean, look at that, the first dan of the pattern there behind the head. Sam's got us kicked off on that one with a 500 start. Right behind the head, that sash, it's just such a soft edge. Very, very delicate depth to it, but it just goes to show the level of refinement this will have through Jumbo Tosai Nisai onwards. It's going to be grand. The Marazomi Kiwa there on the back that's forming as well. And then it's as you move over, you see the Sumi starting to fill areas where there's that little bit less Benny. But there's just them little bits of Benny that as you get the Sumi up fully, you're going to see it. And then the quality of that Sumi that has come through already. And again, you look at the quality of the Kiwa and Sashi of the Sumi already. Just tells you everything you need to know. It really does. Almost forgot as well. I've got one of the Goshiki Sankis in. It was just when I was loading that up then I saw it. So Sam's out there on his own at the moment with that one. It would make for a very, very cheap Nisai. That will Sam at 500 quid with how it's going to look, pal. It really will. Just divine. I am obsessed with Sanki. There's just something about them. So they're difficult. They really are difficult. But when it comes to it, wowzers. Jim, about deliveries Good Friday. I'm still just waiting for a reply, mate. So we'll double check that one, or get you an update on it anyway. Bloody good. It always does that. Bank holidays go straight over my head. It's not until someone actually points it out, like, "Oh, you're supposed to be off today, Rick." It's no fun, is it? No fun. Crikey. Is Sam getting an easy ride with this one? Trying to push me. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. Lewis said no, he's not. Lewis is back. His missus must not be home. 550. Good lad. That's what we wanted to see. Ah, dearie me. Dearie me. What else we got? So we've got the Ginrin Showa, Goshiki Showa, another Sanki still to come on. It's a third one the Sakai Kohaku, and another. We'll go with the Saito Goshiki next, or the Goshiki Sanki. So 550 with Lewis. Come on, Sam, where are you? There's no way you were really hoping to get that for 500 quid. Not a chance. Not a chance. When's you might see as well, quite interesting. That's a big untouched. I'm going to start delving into it soon because there's awards in there from koi shows last year that I'd had stashed in an office and forgot. Going to get now, but quite a nice one to remember back on. Was it last year's show or year before? International Junior Koi Show, Young Champion, was it? We had absolutely that whole box is just one ridiculously big tacky plastic trophy for it. Won so many prizes, that fish. It was ridiculous. First prize, there was something else. Best UK entry, you name it. Most of that box was all just for that one fish. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, we've got Ollie in now at 560. Ollie knows that's a bargain. I think we've got coming, so end of the month, quite a big mark on the calendar, this one. So we've got my Miss Toyota grow out fish coming to an end. I've got them on the wind down now. Customer grow on pond in the greenhouse as well. Overwinter grow on pond. So it's not just overwinter, it's the full grow on service people have paid for with those. That's savage. I cannot wait to get that that pond harvested, netted up, and see them. And then the Karashi, Ginrin Karashi, shared a video on them today. Their time up end of the month as well, which I'm excited about. That means I can basically swapping them over with mine that came in after those, and I can get mine growing and your lots out. And they've done so well for the money. They're absolutely ridiculous as well. Ollie here, 560. Nobody else seeming to bounce back on that one. So the final call coming up. 500. Oh, Kyle's having a go now. 570. Kyle loves a Sanki as well. Ollie's back at 580 now. Kyle's typing. Kyle's stretching at 600. Have I still got the award-winning fish? No, it was a customer's fish, mate. The show before it, so it'd have been the Wakagoi. It's when it started off, first prize and then a Sakura prize. And then after that, say International Junior Koi Show, went for it again. Ollie's there at 620 on that one. So Kyle's coming back again. 630 from Kyle. I just keep every time I come back to that screen and see that picture. What a dream it is. Just got that bit of Benny that comes over on this other side near the dorsal. Just what it wanted. Bit of Odame at the back as well. Slightly hidden by the Sumi, but it's there. Become more prominent. Ollie's at 650 now. No, Kyle, I won't stop it. Look at it. Nicely proportioned marathon as well. I tend to like a marathon when it's not completely perfect. Just slightly off center. That I think it adds a bit more to it, and it actually suits the flow of the fish as well. It's off center to the right side for the balance, I think. 660 with Kyle. What's Ollie saying? I've got Ollie typing at the minute. Ollie's there at 680. Kyle straight back at 700. It seems we have a battle on our hands, ladies and gents. Nice. Oh, and today, speaking of Goshiki Sanki, I'm going to have to get a picture of, I'll get a video or something before it leaves. Jim, he's been watching. Jim, it's one of yours, mate. Fucking hell. I just cannot. Me and Cole netted that up and just went, whoa, how it's changed. And just, it's hard to describe what we had there. 720 Ollie Kyle straight back with 730. Yeah, it's so hard to describe what the base color of the fish has done. Bit of sumi up on the nose, but oh my goodness, it just looked so good in fantastic condition as well as you would expect. But you are going to be a very happy man when that turns up next week. Ollie's declared out at that, so we're with Kyle at 730. Who'd said to himself 700 apparently. Well done, Kyle. Loving that. Admirable self-control, mate. Dear me. We're not getting him a straight to final thing. So 730 going once. Going twice. Kyle typing here. And sold to Kyle for £730. Congratulations, mate. I think that was actually, I would say, fair all round. Of course, knowing where it's going to be, I would value it higher, but it has got to get there. I have no doubts it will in the slightest. But yeah, I think fair, very fair on that one all round. So well done, Kyle. What's next then, ladies and gents? What are we having next? Goshiki or Goshiki Showa? Guys on YouTube, tell me. Goshiki or Goshiki Showa? Hell of a Goshiki this as well. Floating Benny Mania. Let's have a look. I tell you what. Mix first one. Goshiki. There we go. 2 in a row. Let's have the Goshiki then. Oh, it's going to be lot 4, isn't it? Tom wants Goshiki so he can see Chris Spencer. Oh dear. Right. Let me actually find the video I'm looking for here. Oh, there it is. This Benny on this is banging. Absolutely banging. Right, let me get this one loaded up. Bear with me a minute, folks. Oh shit, wrong one because we've already got one pre-populated, haven't we? Let's get that off the screen as well. Wait, so this is so clean, this Benny. I think it's going to, you can tell just from the base color, it's going to have that kind of metallic-y vibe that they can tend to get. And looks so impressive as they get older. cm. And I tell you what, we'll go with another generous start bid on that one, just to open up for more people to have a chance. I think a Goshiki with that quality, cool pattern as well to it, it really has. There it is. That one is currently live on the group, and I will load the picture up on here for you. Johnny's got a starter with 100 on that one. I do hope that is just the start. Check that out. Fantastic. Lovely body line to it again. As always, I know I always say it, but it is, and it so consistently happens. The Saito Goshiki is a typical Kuro style Goshiki with the base color. Lewis's misses in home still because he's rallied that one up to 200 straight away after Yvonne get us 120. Yeah, so typical style, and it's got really nice. I mean, just look at the sort of Kiwa and Sashi quality of that Benny on that. And you've got that little bit just on that side, which will become even more prominent and alive when that base darkens a bit later on. But yeah, that little marathon spot, I think the whole flow and balance of the pattern as well, even right at the end, look, where you just got that bit that cuts in to the end of the pattern, such a big difference that makes visually, and especially when that darkens up. So we're underway here. What we got: Chris 250, Lewis 260, Paul 270. Few in on that one. But yeah, that's gonna look something as it cracks on, and I can see from where it's at the moment, it will develop a good base color, a consistent one as well, with a nice darkness to it. And Mark's joined the race now as well with 300 straight in. Chris had just left today, I think. What's he forgot here? Reckons he might have forgot his wallet. That's not going to be handy if I get my hands on it, although I'll probably only cobwebs in it. He's back on boat tonight as well. Crikey. Some commitment in it from these guys. Really is. Love it. Absolutely love it. There's a hell of a team working very hard at the minute to roll all this out and get all this done. And honestly, the hours behind the scenes are remarkable. Someone asking for the link again for the delivery. Stoddart.Nishikigoi.com. You'll have had to verify your information already. If you haven't, we can get you that link sent back out. You just have to let us know. Carl, so many Goshiki, love them. My best being a Kibby Goshiki Sanki. I only just realised I already have a Kibby. There we go. And back to this, we had Chris Garton at 320, and Mark's come straight back with 350. Mickey Saito is definitely becoming a favourite of mine. We have a few. Yes, 100%, mate. He's just a hell of a guy. The pond right now, in fact, let me ping this over and we'll have a look. You might have seen it because the video has been doing the rounds anyway. But my Saito Kohaku pond it's just my favourite here. I'm obsessed with it. It's the same pond I grew the Marido Kurashigoi in last year. I'm not saying it's anything to do with the pond, but the performance, again, I'm looking at that pond and just going, there's no way. There is no way. There's not a book going that would say that those fish should even be alive right now. Any book out there would declare them all dead officially, from stocking, whatever, you name it. and they're flying. So there's not been another update since I did the part 1 video on the channel when they were 20 to 25 cm, I think it was. And I had one out the other day, and it was 35 cm. And that's the average. There's some a lot bigger. I know there's some cracking on for 40 cm. There's 96 fish in that 1,200 gallon pond. But the qualities these Kohaku have, I think hands down, it's going to be one of the very best I've had my hands on here in the facility as a collective. Chris has declared himself out on that one, so we'll mark 350 and we'll give it a final call. Tony, are you having a collection weekend at the unit? Yes, we are going to crack on and get a date set for that. Quite tricky with the weather, isn't it? So I think probably going to second half of April, we'll look to do that one and have the collection events at the unit. 100% we will. So, and as soon as we've got that set, I'll let you all know, and that date will go on the booking system, and you'll be able to book in a collection for that event as well. So there we are on that one. 350 with Mark going once. Going twice. And I think Mark is officially the winner of that one. Sold to Mark for £350. Well done, Mark. I think good money on that again. It's a super fish. So we'll see where it goes, pal. Happy days. Goshiki Sanki. Goshiki Sanki. So the ones that are apparently gone, in existence, no more, according to poor information out there in circulation. Well, yeah, I've quite a few of them swimming around. And this next gen, I must say, are looking rather sweet. Oh, shit, I forgot about a Ginrin Showa there as well. Crikey. What a fish that is. So this is going to be, if I remember right, is this lot 4? Lot 5, this one. Evening, Mr. Morley. How are you? This looks so good. I think if there'd been more people seeing these as they're showing now, on the ones last year that weren't showing like this, there'd have been a hell of a lot more early interest in them, because you really can see the fusion of Goshiki and Sanki. I think with that example I've got right here, that has never been clearer. I do say, in fact, let me get it loaded, and we'll get to that bit after. Size on that. There we go. Done the picture on. And we're good to go. Boom. So 200 start bid on that one. Let me get the picture on here for you. Paul's gone straight in at 200 on that one. No messing around. So there it is, look. And what a hell of a example it is. Such strong sumi there, look. And no mess, because it's proper sumi. You can see the Goshiki sat underneath it as well. It is banging. Got the great body line. I know from the experience now. I've had 12 months of raising these they grow. Got them Sakai Marido genetics there at the base of the bloodline. And that's what forms, they really do form that body characteristic as well, and really no hanging back on the growth of the things. I've got here Johnny 210, Paul 220, Johnny 230, Jim 230, 240, then Paul 250. Nice early battle on that one. And it's all there, look, and you can really, I think the base color is about as advanced as we've seen one. There'll be a tiny bit more in the eventual darkness to it. Like I did explain in the appraisal video, it's quite normal, and I'm expecting it to happen that as that starts to grow, we're going to lose a lot of that base color. It's really going to lighten off from there. And then this will start re-emerging and coming back to this probably over, if it stays with me for longer, over autumn and winter. But this just lets you see the potential is there of where this can get. Now, one thing, if I can get round to it, or see if it happens, implementing some shading around the pond to try and help ease back how much that sumi will fall back, because two elements tend to do it. It's when they're growing fast, and sumi is a pigment like any, you stretch it. So as you stretch it, it gets thinner, it lightens. But also UV, and the strong UV seems to send it into hiding as well. So what we got there, Paul 250. Well, we're up to 300 now with Paul. Anyway, where's Chris hiding? Chris said he was saving it for this one, and then he's vanished. Tom, have a word, mate. Have a word. Send him a chicken emoji. That'll sort him out. But yeah, it's great. Knowing the process is important, and that's why I can sit here and say it with confidence. I know exactly what's going to happen to the best degree from the experience I've had, and it's always from first-hand experience. None of this is textbook knowledge or hearsay or heard from anybody else. It's crikey. We've got Ken's come in at 320 and Malcolm's come in at 350 on that one. Yeah, all first-hand, and that goes for any, when I'm talking about this, it's always that I've had my hands on them and figured out what's going on. We've got Tom typing, not Chris. What's going on? Oh, there we go. It's tied up. So Tom's bidding in for Chris at 360 on that one. Did you send him a chicken emoji, Tom? But yeah, I love them. Been fascinated by, and I think I say this all the time. It's like with Golden Corn. When it's all right, breeders doing these things. When you see such serious genetics underneath it all, is when you really start to get value to these sort of more unusual, quirky varieties as well. And you bundle in the fact they've got the growth potential, and they really have. Good lad, Tom. He did send him his chicken emoji. Dear. So, any advances from 360? Kibby, Goshiki, Sanki, said to be extinct. Have we got somebody else entering the race here? A couple less. We have Craig's coming now at 370 on that one. And Tom's fired straight back with 380 for Chris. Craig straight back at 390. Tom 400. I should say Chris 400. So what that goes down to, that was lot 5, wasn't it? 3 more to go, including that Sakai Kohaku beast, which means I've got Ginrin Show. Got another new bidder in now at 420. Oh, Sanki, my absolute prime Sanki. And then the Ginrin Showa. I'm not feeling love for that one. I'm not going to lie. So we're at 420 currently on that one. Kyle's just added his coin, mate. Thank you very much. I think I've just let him in. $420 on this one. Who's still in? Final call is coming up on that one very shortly. And then we're going to be dropping, it's going to be the Ginrin Showa next. So I can clear that anxiety on that one. I love a Ginrin Showa. There's no doubt in my mind, right, that as my breeding in Japan progresses and I get a Showa line that I am eventually happy with or super happy with, I've got to say, mind, seeing what they're getting to right now, the Miss Toyotas, fucking hell, honestly, I could not be happier. The body characteristic has been so consistently exactly what I wanted. It's come from mother, 100%, no denying it. Phenomenal stuff. But as it progresses, with the Showa stuff, Ginrin Showa is going to come into that mix 100%. There's a fish at a certain farm that I've now known of for 2 years. He's still keeping it as his own fish. It's a Ginrin Showa. And I just can't. It's big money. It's big money, and it's a big gamble as to whether it quite would work out. We don't know, do we? And I've just not quite bit the bullet yet. I was surprised to see it when I went back there in December. He's just still there, but still big money as well, unfortunately, and going up. And he was willing to sell it, which is good. Well, it was a good thing, a bad thing, but I've still not bit yet. Me being all sensible. What's that all about? Craig, we got Craig come in now at 430. So I'm going to go with a final call on that one. So if you are wanting to get another bid in, you best do it now, ladies and gents. And it's going to be the Ginrin Showa up next. So 430 with Craig going once. And while you're all tuned in, any suggestions in the comments for a prize competition fish? Let me know and I'll see if I can make it happen. We're going twice on that one at 430. Looks like Craig's bagged himself a Goshiki Sanki here. Oh, it would do if I could type properly. Sold. Well done, Craig. Congratulations. There we go. Magic stuff. Tom, send Chris another chicken emoji for me, pal. 2 this time. Very nice. Very, very nice. Love that one. Right, let's whip that off. Yourself off. Don't want that, do we? Oh, Richard, I've just realised my Miss Toyota. What, the parent fish? The parent fish? Fucking hell, that'd be good, wouldn't it? That one, like $1,000 a ticket, minimum amount of tickets set on it as well. Jesus. Yep. Cheers, Tom. Hammered his phone. Chicken and shit emojis. Perfect, pal. Perfect. Right. Next one. Ginrin Showa. Really not enough people producing bangers of these. There's really not. My boy Taniguchi is one of them as well. Just don't have enough. Never quite. Maybe it might come now. He's had his new Showa line this year. And quite possibly, if that becomes a more stable production for him and he had a banger of a year, then maybe he'll fuse the Ginrin element into that. But for now, Kibby seems to be the go-to for me. But again, numbers are a big issue. Right. Just while we let that preview video go out, let you all see what I'm on about. Check that out. Oh, dearie me. It's so good. So good. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. What makes a Ginrin show? Kyle, are we sure? Or do you mean something more than the Ginrin scales? Or what makes a good one? Is that what you mean? I'll let you reconfirm that while I get this loaded up. What a little rocket that is. Now, as much as I don't want to, I'm going to be reasonable with the start price because we've had some good battles tonight. When we see the good battles, I tend to get a bit more relaxed. And we are off. Oh, look at that thing. So this is the one that could upset me tonight. Although Paul and Johnny straight out there, 202, 250. Mark there at 300. Sorry, all right, okay. So what would I use to produce? So yeah, some obviously Ginrin element, and it typically would vary. But obviously you need something. Typically you'd put Ginrin Showa against it. You got to be very careful of the bloodlines there though, because there's a lot that would introduce characteristics that you might not particularly want in there. This is what makes it so challenging, because if you go, the problem is you introduce say Ginrin Kohaku against it, you introduce a whole new gene pool in, and that can really sway a lot of things in Sumi quality and other characteristics you don't want to put in as well, because typical Ginrin Showa body line and sort of eventual growth can be a thing with them. Ginrin Kohaku, people have fixed now. Momotaro sort of did it. Those genes have all filtered down and through a lot of other bloodlines now at the base of Taniguchi's. Ginrin Showa has not really been the same. The top quality Ginrin lines like Hiroi, for example, you know, they've got a size cap to them. They've got a particular style of body, and it'd be a hell of a lot of work rectifying it. But yeah, the easiest option is just to cross a Ginrin Showa over there. Or, you know, Ginrin Shirotsu, which would have likely come from Ginrin Showa, something along those lines. So where are we up to there? 350 Mark Patterson, 360 Paul. Just letting everybody know I'm still not relaxed. Whoa, James has fired straight in there, 450. That got me a bit more relaxed. Ollie, what sort of size would be expected over a growing period, and what sort of size is potential of these old? Yeah, so Kibbies have shot up, but again, I think with most Ginrin Showa, anything to sort of 70, 75 is probably your averages, and you've done well. Getting to 8 is you don't see massive amounts of them. They've been there, don't get me wrong, but it's not the common side to it. But for me, growth wise, like I always say, we're at about a centimetre a week on average when we get rocking. So over that period, I always sort of play it down and go for the, roughly minimum 10 centimetres. I know we'll get it. And I always do play it down. I think some of the averages at times, what them Karashi, I know the Karashi were growing at somewhat ridiculous last year over certain periods. But it's, as you know, always go for the maximum. It's not just, well, actually, when it's customers' fish, I tend to go at it even more so because I want to deliver the best results. But, there'll be a mixture of your fish, my fish in there, and just aiming to get the best, obviously developing the color at the same time. It's not just about hitting the size. It's about bringing everything on. Barely spoke about this fish actually either. We're still with James at 450 at the moment. Paul says it's more fun when I start with my lower start bids. Yeah, it might be for you. So the fish itself. Oh. Why have we just froze? Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea why I have lost. Yeah. Lost my video. Oh, dear. Hang on. Mass technical issue here. Something just died on a screen somewhere. Can everyone still hear me all right? I have no idea. I'm presuming this is actually still live. I've just lost my camera for some reason. Yes, you can still hear me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, well, you can hear me and not see me. Some would say that's a good thing, wouldn't they? I have no freaking idea. Get down back, behave. Literally, something just died, which was me second screen, my iPad seemingly. Auction is still live on the WhatsApp anyway, so, and we're still at 450 with James as it stands. Yes, you still got the picture of the fish. I will carry on at the minute till I get that figured out. Oh, there we go. That's a madness. As soon as I just got the second screen, my iPad fired back up, it just come back on. Ah, crikey. I had no idea. I weren't watching battery life on that even. Oh, what's happened here? Kyle's rocked the boat at 500. James 510. Kyle 520. What was that doing? There's clearly some on iPad controlling it, weren't there? Kyle 520. James straight back at 550. I can't remember where I got to. Oh, the appreciation of the fish. That's what, and it just vanished, didn't it? The balance look. I mean, you can see that the Ginrin quality is just immaculate. You've got a nice mix with a lot of Subo Sumi, which I always love to see. The Shiroji is not really showing prominently yet, especially sort of from midway down. You can see that kind of almost like a grey under the skin. That's not going to be Sumi on that one whatsoever. So the next phase of growth, and even there at the peduncle, you can see a bit of pink, bit of blue grey in there. None of that will be. Next phase of growth, Shiroji is going to thicken, and that Shiroji is going to become a hell of a lot more prominent and into play. But I think it's the whole balance there of the Beni and the Sumi down the fish, and then what the Shiroji is going to throw into the mix. As for the Motoguro in the fins, I expect that the darker fin, it's all going to pull back anyway. Yeah, the darker fin will not remain like that. That's going to pull back. Even the other side will pull back, and then the true Motoguro will start to progress from Nisai onwards. And we're up to 580 with James on that one at the moment. Are you still in, Kyle? Let me know, mate, 'cause it's just been you two on that one now. And I think that takes us to two lots after that one. Yes, Kyle's still in, 590. Thought you'd all got away with that then, didn't you? Not having to look at my mug for a little while, just getting to see fish. How bizarre was that? James, are you still in, pal? We're at 590 with Kyle at the moment. Tell you what, let's give it a nudge with a final call. I'm sure James ain't going to let that one go for a tenner. Not a chance. And meanwhile, in fact, while that resolves, James is not going to let it go for a tenner. 600, and Kyle's out. Kyle's out, so I think that is the end of that one, ladies and gents. So £600 with James going once. Going twice. Sold. Congratulations. Very nice fish. Very nice buy. Yeah, I was going to share that Saito Kohaku video with you, wasn't I? So let's take that off. That's going to fuck me up, but hey, we'll figure that out after. So up next, I'm going to end the toe size stuff. We've got my number one Kibby Sanki. I'm going to get that fired out. This is class. Just now, when I'll just look at a fish, nothing to me. Just so easy to picture. It's my taste. It's that kind of Japanese taste as well, I can tell you. So the preview of that one is out in the group. And what I'm just about to share with you here, folks, is this is the Saito Kohaku pond I was on about. It's just there, look, as you see them, the quality of the skin, the pattern level, the bone structures. Going to make for some big Nisai, and it's really going to prove the point for me. I thought I've had this chat with Saito of nature over nurture, because he unfortunately doesn't have the space to be able to raise jumbo tosai, and that ultimately affects how big they'll get harvested as Nisai. It's that moment there in a minute, look, as they break. Oh, what's that, Chris? Didn't get to bid probably. Mrs. decided to hit the wall. No, hit the wall outside the house. Shit. Oh, sorry to hear that, pal. Yeah, check them out. So Nature, so he will typically, his Nisai will be 40 to 45 cm, but given they've probably gone into Mud Pond around the 25 mark, they have a huge spurt of growth. But this, I mean, already 35 to sort of 40 cm. And I am gonna be moving these. So my plan is to do a bit of a loose selection, because you can see there the quality level's so consistent as well. There's not one single fish in there had Benny failure since the first selection. The Benny quality is so good on them. Going to be a big one of the 3.5K ponds prepared for them, which I'll be growing my Miss Toyota Tatigoi with as well, because size-wise, I think they're about checking out, which is just going to be immense. But it's I can't remember me doing a pond of Kohaku. It's been so long with the Nogami stuff we've got now, and especially them. It's going to be a hell of a year for it. Epic stuff. Right, enough of that. We've got a serious Sanki to get to here. Let me boot that up. Right, here we go. So pattern-wise, you would say a lot more conservative than the Marathon, but this is the kind of style. If I got this Sumi a bit more progressed on this fish, it'd have been a banger for the Japanese show scene, let me tell you. All the kind of characteristics, especially that big bold piece of Katasumi as well, is things in them small sizes the judges would go absolutely mad for. So hence why, I mean, you'd struggle to split between the two of those, the Marathon and this one. But that's the reasoning for me. It edges it. And it is a lot of that taste and the way I appreciate fish, but also what I'm seeing structure-wise in this as well, how that body's going to look when this fish gets the size, and it will get the size. That's another element that really swings it for me. And again, don't misunderstand what I'm saying here. Both between them two Sankis tonight are absolute quality, but it's small details that'll make a big difference when size starts coming into play. And that's not, again, it's not like you're saying good and bad body. It's different styles, different looks to face characteristics, the way a fish carries weight. So much to it. So, is anybody going to take the plunge? 500 start bid on that one. And I'm sat here like this for no bids. Oh, Sam, behave yourself. How's that going? Is that going to go the same one? Same as last time. Sam just sitting there till someone comes in and antagonizes him. Worth way more than this, in my opinion. In fact, it is hands down as a jumbo tosai going through, you name it. And I mean, let's just look at what is going on. So we start with that structure first of all, and it's the head look. You can see how the face is forming. There's a huge mouth sat there, and you've got then the length of that head, the width of it just going out from that mouth. And then we look at the body. Now, there's not actually much flesh, fat, and muscle on this at the moment, but it's the structure that I'm looking at. I'm looking at the proportions of the pecs, how they sit on the fish, and then the line going down. And if you look, although it's thin at the moment, it's very, I can see across the spine region and on the shoulders, there's nice width. And then we've got that line carrying through, and the peduncle has actually got really good thickness. I know it looks skinny at the moment, but it relativity to where the rest of the body are at, the line down and the thickness is superb. And that's what I'm looking at. As soon as I start firing the food at that, it's just going to change radically. Then on there is the skin quality. I don't think I need to speak about. The Sumi's shining, as with the last one. The Benny's fantastic. But I think it's for me then when the pattern comes in, you've got that you kind of bit of a informal U shape. The Odame's in a really nice spot. Kiwasashi, just, I mean, it's divine again, isn't it? And then it's the way the Sumi got that big piece of Katasumi there on the shoulder, that bit mid-body either side, and we can just see elements. I think there's going to be a bit crop up there at the back end on the Odame. All things that just make such a huge difference to it. But it's an absolute quality piece. Only Sam so far. That can't be, surely. No, Sam, I'm not just banging the hammer. Not that I've got a hammer. It's one of those, you could almost say it's a little bit too simple looking right now, but that's what often makes the best fish as they get bigger. It's that simplicity really comes alive and looks fantastic. Obviously, you get slight movement still in the pattern and things and areas stretching out a little bit. I should say that there'll be a little bit of a gap open up just near that shoulder region as well. Crikey, I can't believe it. No challenge to Sam's opening bid of 500 on that. Stunned. In fact, I'm going to say that. I'm not. I knew the marathon would be the one that stole the show, but that won't mean I was going to change that. To me, this one has that edge for how I appreciate fish, certainly. But this is the big difference the high pattern levels make. It really is. And you see this in Japanese auctions. You see it everywhere. This is where I often swoop in and get the deals on those fish that then at Nisai Sanzai everyone looks at and goes, oh, fucking hell, that's amazing. It was that underdog when it's younger, because often you say when it comes up against these flashier fish or flashier, stronger patterns, they get massively overlooked. Right. I'm going to let Sam get excited now. I'm having final call there on that one. Got Dan messaging me here. Seems like he's still working away. What's he been up to? Absolute non-stop. Love it. Crikey. There it is. £500 going once. Oh, I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. I am shocked. Sold to Sam for £500. Wowzers. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is the deal of the night right now. Absolute hands down. Well done, Sam. Commiserations to me on that one, for sure. Oh, crikey. There we go. There we go. That's how the auctions go, isn't it, ladies and gents? But I will still put my absolute into that for Sam and raise it through. And knowing Sam as well, I'm all right. I'll get the pleasure of growing it for 6 months and really seeing what a bargain it was at the end of it. So happy days, and that's made up for Sam missing out on his one earlier, hasn't it? Last one of the night, ladies and gents. Then we're going up to Nisai here and some Sakai. Obviously, you know full well I was out of the Sakai Nisai, but unfortunately, this one hasn't gone. It was won in a previous auction, and yeah. Anyway, it's not been followed through on. So, and this was a popular one. It was a popular one because it's an absolute unit. It really is. Let's get the image. Oh, they're in a different folder. That's why. Look at the head on that thing. Absolute beast. It is so stocky, so powerful. Just get I'm just going to pull the original listing details down for that one. So obviously there's no further growing options on this one. AD asking why it's relisted. It just couldn't, the buyer couldn't proceed with it, unfortunately. So obviously we don't, not holding guns to people's head. It does happen. Unfortunately, circumstances change, and here it is again. Somebody else gets the opportunity for it. Johnny, does it have a certificate? Yes, it does. And all the details are there. Anyway, great chance for somebody again. And this is, don't need to keep it. It's in the pond where they're going to be ready to ship very soon. As soon as I've got the temperature down a bit more. There it is. Away we go. And officially the last lot of the evening as well. Dan, sound's gone now, has it? Is it there? Is it gone? What the frick's happening? I don't know. Is Dan on wind up? Sounds okay. He's on wind up, innit? I'm telling you. His YouTube's died. It's him. He needs to put a coin in me to look. Anyway, Sakai Beast. Yes, Chris, as if it's male. It's the Sakai body mate, innit? And I've been preaching this for long enough now as well. It's about the bone structure, genetics. That is where it's at. And he's not alive and causing trouble. Ian has kicked us off with 500 on that one. There you go, Mark. That doesn't need any sound, does it? No, not at all. Paul's fired straight in there at 600 on that one. Power bid. And then I've had Chris come in at 6. So, Chris, we're going to need 610, mate, to progress that. Chris straight in there, 650. It would appear we have a battle on hands, maybe. Because Paul don't let off easy. He never does. Dan saying always causing trouble. The last one of the night, folks. Last one of the night. 0-0. What's going on? Guys, is it shitty internationals? I just don't, honestly. Oh, it is, look. Fuck's sake. I've got to say, I just don't. I completely disengage with international football. I really do. I had no idea they were even playing. There we go. 0-0. Thriller again. Right. Has Paul let him off lightly with this one? Not like him. Oh, Craig's coming now as well with no, Craig 610's not going to do it because we're at 650. So looking for 660 to progress that one. There we go. So we're still with Chris Alcourt at 650 at the moment. I hope Paul's back and see him typing 700. That's how he plays. That's how he rolls. And all these nice new fish to add to your My Collection page over on the site. And please remember, they don't go straight on there either. At the moment, they have to just progress through and sync up with the different systems. So, yes, be patient, but they will make their way there. We had a 710 reply, and then Paul straight back with 750. Sakai Nisai lump with certificate as well. They are somewhere. I'm not going to go looking for them now. That shit show of a box I've got, But yeah, growth has been superb on that one, as with all of them. I was actually spending a bit of time as well earlier mapping out my pond plan, what I'm growing where for over this season. Now there's going to be a bit of space freeing up soon, a bit of wiggle room. I've got to really start getting everything, everything ready. The growing season is there. Make the most of the free heat as it hits as well. And it's I've got to say, I think as a spread, what will be a spread throughout, but as a spread come Nisai ready for our harvest season and beyond and into the winter, it's going to be like nothing I've had before, genuinely. Just interesting bloodlines, different varieties in that mix as well. So much to come. Shipments aren't done yet, but I do need a little bit more space right now before any more come in. So we're still rallying here. Paul's got us at 8.10 at the moment on that one. That's right. Yeah, Paul's right, because we had a tricky 795 bid from Chris, so that is right in it. 10 increment, yeah, 8.10. Ricky, any Saito Kabuto? I have 3 high-class Nisai, and that's all there is. Not bred them this last year. I have actually got, interestingly, a small amount of his Shunku in with my Ginrin Karashis. I need a bit more time, though. They come in quite skinny. So, but yeah, only those 3 Nisai, and I'm not in any rush to let them go, Richard, to be honest, because are going to be nice in my Sansai collection, mate. They really are. So, Paul at 8.10. I'm going final call on that one. £810 going once. Mickey, will any Saito Kohaku come available? It's a good question. Well, we've had some because I've not just got those. I've still got some cracking ones outside. So you remember the selection video? I was so strict with the selection. There's still some great ones that are going to be really reasonable bids working their way through. And then from there, I don't know what I'm going to do with those, because I'm just personally really enjoying that pond so much. There will be some that get sold with no growing options. There will be a few have to leave the pond. They won't all make it over, but with the rest, I might end up sitting on them until autumn and just enjoying the progress and let them get to that point, Mickey. But let's wait and see. And on that one, I've done going twice, and that is now sold to Paul for 8.10. Congratulations. Well done, Paul. Great fish there. And yeah, amazing second opportunity on that one. So there we have it. That's me for tonight, folks. I'm going to get me sent back. What is it? 10 to 9. Crikey. Scavenge for some food. Might be a party going on at mine. Who knows? And yeah, from there, I think I got half a bottle of wine. My wife went out for a quick bit of dinner last night and dragged off a wine. It's been like Pringles, that with drink at minute for me. It's like once you pop, you can't stop. been been enjoying a few. It is Friday night, isn't it? There we go. So yes, that's from me. I'll have a fish round for a nice prize competition fish over the weekend, and I have actually I've got a few. I've got a few Nisai that I need to get edited and popped out, but we'll see what we're going to do with those anyway. I have actually found out I've got one of the Oya Metallic Asagis still sat here weirdly, just got missed. So Richard asking me for the ring. Hang on, let me pop it in there. That should be right, unless I've typed my own name wrong. Probably. Who knows? I'll pop that link in you're asking for anyway. Yes, there we go. Yes, you mean you. No, Ollie, I didn't stash it, mate. Honestly, I think what had happened was genuinely with this one, they'd been photographed and I'd moved them and expecting, obviously, because typically everything we auction always sells. And I think what happened was I never actually auctioned it. I was going through a random order in my pictures, choosing my auction lots, and that just got left. And it weren't until we reconciled through the ponds, I went, oh shit, I've got one of these. And I checked and checked and checked and checked, and it seems correct. So there we have it. Right. Thanks for everyone who's tuned in for that. Appreciate it always. Congratulations to everyone who's bagged themselves a banger tonight. And yeah, I will be back very soon. There we go. Enjoy your evening, folks, and have a great weekend.